Hey guys, what's up? Back here with another video. This is a different type of video. I was going to do a debut, but I thought, you know what, I think why not take this time to show you guys my updated squad from Madden 20, since it's changed so much since day one of the channel. Fire Dog Plus channel, that is. I've grinded this game out. I am now max level 90. As I've maxed out at level 50 at the beginning of the year, and now I'm finally maxed out at 90. This is the highest MUT level I've ever been. Last year I got up to 88. Anyways, I will have gameplay tomorrow, I think. That's what I'm thinking right now, but let's get started and go through what my team looks like. So I am a 94 overall, with basically every position is a 90 plus now, which is nice, except for my special teams and my fullback. At quarterback, I have Russell Wilson, with Kyler Murray backing him up. Russell and Kyler are they're both very good passers. One can actually hold on to the football when he scrambles. One cannot hold on to the ball for the life of him. I'll let you guys figure who's who. Unfortunately, the guy that can't hold on to the football for the life of him is my starting quarterback, so I'll let you guys figure that out. Either way, Russell is a 98, with chems. He is actually a pretty good passer. He can get around the pocket, hit his throws, and is actually a pretty fun card to use most of the time. Personally, with him, I just wish he could sometimes not have, like, really crazy, weird throws. But then again, every quarterback in this game probably has those kind of throws. And I also wish his carrying was good enough so that he didn't fumble every time I got touched. Some of them I get, but like literally when he's like falling down to the ground or doesn't even barely get touched, he fumbles it, which is really annoying. And Kyler backing him up. Kyler's a great quarterback. I just don't use him obviously because I have Russell. Kyler can hold on to the football. He can throw the ball well. I don't know, I just use Russell. At my running back position, I have 95 Barry Sanders. I'm gonna change that code font. Actually, probably after this video. Carry-on and Bo Jackson backing him up. I just have two running backs that I use. I don't really use Bo at all. Carry-on Johnson, very good runner. He can catch the ball. He can truck, which I'm not sure why he's a trucker, man. He's more of an agility guy from what I know, but whatever. It is nice to have two lions. I try to have quite a few lions on the squad. But Barry Sanders here, 95 overall. I got him when the NFL All-Time promo came out. I picked his card because, you know, it's Barry. I'm a Lions fan, and he's just amazing. He can juke, he can spin, he has a lot of speed. He almost never loses his yards. He can catch the ball, and you know he rarely fumbles. He fumbles like maybe once a week for me, a couple times a week tops. He does not fumble the ball that often, which is really nice. And this is definitely a nice 1-2 punch. My receiver core here, I have Torrey Holt, DK Metcalf, and Calvin Johnson as my starters, with Julio Jones and Devin Hester off the bench. Devin has a lot of speed. He's usually my kick returner. Julio, honestly, I think I might sub him in for DK Metcalf. But Julio is definitely a guy that can get open, catch the ball. Definitely is a great guy to come in. DK can get up there, catch the ball, has a lot of great, just get up there and catch it type of moments. And is definitely gonna probably stay on the team for a while. And my starting two, Calvin Johnson, will always be on my team for the rest of the year, as well as Torrey Holt, as these guys are two of my main targets almost all the time. I try to get to one of them because they're almost always open. They can get up, get the ball, get the touchdown. Calvin can burn corners, so can Torrey. Torrey's like the guy that usually gets open. Calvin's the guy that burns and gets most of my touchdowns. And definitely a great dynamic duo. At fullback, I've got Corey something. I'm not even going to try to say that last name, I'm sorry. He's just a guy that usually gets, this new meta where they don't kick it properly on kick returns. And this guy is a guy that can actually get the pass to 25, get some trucks, or he can just get some nice blocks. And heck, if I want to do a fullback run or a fullback dive to get a touchdown, I'm definitely confident in giving this guy the rock. And finally, the last like group that I'm gonna really like evaluate is my tight ends. I've got George Kittle, T.J. Hawkinson, Rob Gronkowski. I might upgrade Gronk, but I've got T.J. Hawkinson and Kittle here. Kittle is 96. He is amazing. He can get open. He can block. He's got a lot of speed. He's just a fun card that I use, and I've just really enjoyed using him. Hawkinson, same thing. He gets open. He gets some nice catches. Doesn't really get as much playing time right now because I have Kittle, but I'm sure he'll get an upgrade at some point in the next 3 months. So he'll probably end up having to start. We'll see though. And Gronk. Sometimes all three of these guys are on the same play. I'm pretty sure there's one of them that actually all three of them are on. And it's TE attack that I usually run. You know, all three of these guys get open. Like they can all catch the ball and run. My offensive line, I'm not really gonna go position by position. I'm just gonna kind of go through. All these guys usually hold their blocks pretty well. Sometimes they, you know, they hold them long enough. They hold them 3 to 5 seconds, enough time for me to actually throw the ball. Sometimes if I need them to hold it longer, they can definitely hold it longer. They're all very good players. Again, just good coach overall. No, I don't really do too much with my offensive line. Obviously, main piece here is JC Treader, but these other guys can actually hold the block too. Defensively, side of the ball, we're gonna start with the defensive line actually. Aaron Donald, DeForest Buckner, Damon Harrison, and Nick Bosa are the guys that usually get the playing time. I'm not gonna go through the bench. Donald can get the, he and Nick Bosa are a nice 1-2 punch as well. I've got a lot of nice dynamic duos that go well together. They just get around, they get sacks. You know, they help each other, they complement each other. One of them takes the coverage up, the other one gets a sack. Same thing with DeForest Buckner and Snacks. Same thing. If I have all 4 rushing, you're probably gonna get sacked, and you don't have a lot of time to throw the ball. You know, Snacks is a great run stuffer. Like if I'm expecting to run, he's gonna be on the field because he can actually stop it. Which is nice because that's how he plays in real life. Same thing with Buckner. Buckner usually is my spy. He has a lot of speed, but if I don't have him on spy, he can definitely pick up a sack or 2. My linebackers look like Shazier, Leighton Vander Esch, Devin Bush, Zadarius Smith, Clay Matthews. All these guys are great. Devin Bush does not give him much playing time, but Leighton Vander Esch and Ryan Shazier see a lot of playing time, and depending what formation I run, it's going to be Clay Matthews or Zadarius Smith. I think all of these guys are usually on the field at the same time. They all get sacks. Matthews gets after the quarterback really well. Smith also does the same thing. He can usually do well in coverage though. J0 is my main user, but I also use Leighton Vander Esch. Both these guys know how to cover and are great users to pick off the ball. My corners look like this: Jalen Ramsey, Pat Pete, Darius Slay, and Jair. I just actually have Pat Pete in there just to fill up a spot. But these 3 usually get a lot of picks. Unfortunately, Darius doesn't get as much playing time right now, but he gets a lot of picks when he is. Same with Jair, but Jair can get burned. Same thing with Jalen Ramsey. Unfortunately, one thing that kills me in Madden is out routes, and these guys don't do a great job at stopping that. However, they can keep coverage for long periods of time, and you know, they usually shut the passing game down. They don't really let, you know, guys pass all over me. Sometimes they get burned, sometimes they get destroyed by the out routes, but otherwise they're a pretty solid group. And my safeties, I have Calvin Johnson, Harrison Smith, and Derwin James. James does not get much playing time, but Smith has done a great job. He struggles at times, but he definitely has the hit power to force fumbles, or definitely can get in there and knock out the ball. Calvin Johnson, he has 3 picks already in the first day of playing for me. He's a great guy that is definitely trustworthy in coverage, and is definitely a good card to use. Alright, lastly is my special teams. I'll just go through the rest of it. I have Devin Hester. Tyreek Hill is barely in the lineup, but sorry, Tyreek might get removed. But you can see these guys in as well. Hester does a great job. Same with Marquise. They have speed. They return it. You know, he usually never gets stopped behind the 20. Usually he can get to like 28 to 30. These all have a lot of speed. They can get great returns. I don't really have many punt returns, but when I do, Hester is the guy to go to. My kicker and punter, Sam Martin and Justin Tucker. Tucker can get about 48 to 50 yards. Might pick up his 91. I'm thinking about doing it soon. Same with Sam Martin. He's a great punter. I'm not gonna upgrade punter. He's great. He kicks it a long distance away. He can get some nice quote unquote, that's what they call it, coffin punts, which are definitely good. My specialist, you guys can just look through this. Sean McVay is my head coach as of right now. I usually just switch it around. Here are my uniforms that I don't use. Gonna probably change my offense and defense soon to the Ravens one. My offense at least to the Ravens. It's my home stadium. I sometimes play at the Saints or the Packers. Here's my actual uniforms right here. So yeah, that is the squad. I just thought I'd make a quick video updating you guys on that. You guys get to see the roster, what each of my players are good at, what some of their weaknesses are. Hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe.